Hello, T2 here, and welcome back to my Ultimate Road to Glory on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. Today, with episode 4, we've got a whole load of actually free packs to start the episode. So, first time this is going to be happening because I actually completed the manager tasks, and that got me a whole load of packs. You guys can see right here, we've got the lone player packs right there. We've got 2 of them, and we also have a premium gold pack. So, I completed those off camera. We also managed to get ourselves around about 400 or 500 coins from them as well, which is not too bad, and we are going to be playing some games in today's episode as well. So let's get into these packs, and first up we've got a lone player reward pack. So I will take pretty much anyone, especially someone who'd fit into our team really here. Who's that going to be? Is that Alex Vidal? Yes, it is Alex Vidal. We don't have a Liga BBVA team anymore, but we do actually have what's his name? We've got Matthew. Now he does get a link to him, so could be useful. Well, we'll take him. We also get this quite cool kit here, which I think I'll use instead of that kit there. Looks just a bit different. Looks quite cool right there. And then, I mean, can I sell these? No, I can't actually sell these, which is a bit annoying. But this looks like quite a cool badge, so I'll make that my custom badge as well. And there we go. Send the Slovenia flag or badge right there to the club. Next, we've got another one of these premium loan packs. What is this going to be? It's another rare card. Who is that? Is that Niang? Niang, not too bad at all actually, especially considering we already have a Serie A team. We can actually use him in that, and that should definitely improve that team. We also managed to get ourselves a defender boost right here, so this will boost, I think, attribute cards. Now these are actually really useful if you collect all the coaches and stuff. They're really useful, especially for the ones for contracts and fitness and things like that, because it means your contracts give a lot more games to your players. But I think I may just use like one of these kits. Should I? No, actually I quite like that white kit there. Send that to the club. We've got one more pack to go. This is the good one. Premium gold pack. Who are we going to get? We could get Messi. We could get Ronaldo. We could get someone really good in this pack. Who's it going to be? It's not even a rare player. Wow. We get Hodger instead. That's just a terrible pack. I mean, do we get a good kind of consumable we could use? Actually, to be fair, we get a rare squad fitness card. Squad fitnesses are really useful, and we could actually definitely do with one for our team. And also we do manage to get ourselves this contract right here that could be quite useful. We get a plus 15 shooting card, get some contracts, get a random silver card that we could potentially use in a squad builder challenge if need be. We also managed to get ourselves Bell, Varias and Hodger. So I'm going to send all of them to the club, and there we go. Now, time to get on into a game. So we've got a couple of coins in, not really enough to upgrade the team yet. But if we move over to the team right here, you may actually see, if my phone could go away, here we go, we've actually got a pretty nice team. You will have probably seen it in the last episode, but I've actually mixed up the formation to the 4-3-3 fourth variation, because I just wanted to get all these players on full chemistry, and they're all in the perfect positions basically for this formation, so it just gets a little bit more chemistry. And I've not used this formation too much this year. I hear it's quite good, so I wouldn't mind just giving it a go. And we also managed to unlock Lukaku right here. Managed to get him on loan as I was completing the squad builder challenges. So we've got Lukaku, Matthew, and if we actually look in our club right now, we do also have Niang. We've got a couple more players I can just add into the team right now. So I'm just going to put these guys on the bench, just because, like, you never know, maybe for fitness, anything like that. These players here, these random gold cards, could actually be quite useful. So there we go. We've got a few players we could use. But there we go. This is the team, so let's go on into the first game of the episode. So my first opponent had a standard BPL team. He had the likes of Nolito, Faguli, Kone, Henderson, Lanzini, Wilshere, Darmian, Shawcross, Bruno Martins, Indy, Rojo, and Kasper Schmeichel. So he had some decent players, but I was expecting to beat him because on paper my team was slightly better. And indeed it is my team that gets off into the lead right here. Only 2 minutes into the game. It was a really nice kind of well-worked goal as well. We got a free kick on the halfway line. Played in, and you guessed it is Gabbiadini who gets the goal, and in pretty much every single game I think he has scored. He's been so good for me in this series so far, and really was a nice goal as well. A nice drag back, gets past a few players and just calmly rolls that under the keeper. But my opponent then actually got a penalty right here out of nothing really, and put that into the back of the net. Very good penalty from Nolito. But it didn't take too long for me to get back into the lead right here. And again, it's Gabbiadini being kind of the main player in this attack. He's on the ball, plays it through to Verdi. Verdi draws the keeper out. He plays out wide. And it is Balde who does put it into the back of the net with a nice kind of skilled finish as well. He did one of the fancy flick shots, which actually very nearly missed. I wasn't meaning to do that. I just wanted to put it into the back of the net. But you guys will see with the replay right here. The ball is played across by Verdi, just draws the keeper out, and yeah, he did nearly miss that, which wouldn't have been the best right there. But moving into that half-time stats, 2-1, you guys can see I had one more shot, one more on target, and 1% more possession, so I was just marginally kind of dominating the game when it comes to stats. And yeah, the scoreline did kind of suggest that, all to play for though going into the second half. And again, it is my team that does get the goal, and it is Gabbiadini again, the main player in that. You guys saw there, he held the ball up, played it through to Verdi, and Verdi really has been a hidden gem in this series. He's 75 rated, and he's someone I'd have never used unless I'd done this series, and he's actually been so good for me so far. His finishing's good, his pace is good, his dribbling is really good, and you will see some good examples of his dribbling later on in the video. But a nice calm finish there under the keeper, and the driven finish is just so overpowered this year. That would be probably my best tip from this episode right here, is to use the driven finish more. At close range it is just so hard to stop, but look at that, some great dribbling there from Balde, plays it across, and I think that's Gabbiadini there who does get the nice easy tap in and gets his second goal of the game. And Gabbiadini, he was just absolutely on fire in these couple of games I'm going to be playing right here. And my opponent did go on to rage quit, and that actually secures me the Division 10 title right there, which gets me a decent amount of coins. You guys can see there we had more shots, more on target, pretty even possession, but we do get the 4-1 win, which was pretty deserved. And there you go, we've had 4 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. I'd have preferred to go unbeaten, obviously. We did get that loss, I think, in the first episode, but nevertheless, we win the Division 10 title, which is not bad at all. So this is what the team is looking like now. I spent around 2,500 coins and definitely managed to upgrade the team in a lot of key areas. Managed to get Maksimovic right here as a replacement for Ranachia. A really good card, 6'4", medium-high work rates, and he's a player I've used a lot on this game. 750 coins as well, really good cheap player. And then to replace Bastos, I decided to go with Koulibaly. Now he's so cheap, 1,000 coins. Got him in the anchor chemistry as well. He's 6'5", so we've got 2 really tall and strong centre-backs. 86 physical, 74 pace, 82 defending, really good player right there. And also I went out and picked up a Abate. Even though Basta in the right back position was good, I wanted to improve him slightly, and I'm going to probably improve Gulam. Despite him being really good, I may end up maybe getting Vangioni, maybe getting someone like that, just a slightly pacier player, possibly in the left back position. I'm not really too sure. I'll see how Gulam plays, but he has managed to get himself 2 goals in 3 games, which is not too bad. But yeah, Abate, got him in that anchor chemistry cell for 900 coins, which is really good. So Abate, Koulibaly and Maksimovic are the new additions to the team. I may end up improving the midfield slightly with some future upgrades, because we've got quite a low rated midfield. I mean, these players have been good. We can probably start to upgrade more to slightly better players. But let's go on into another game and see how this new team is going to play. The second team I came up against in today's episode, he's got some decent players, the likes of Chamberlain, Ashley Young, Welbeck, but he hasn't got the best of chemistry there, only 71. He's got some random players off chemistry, but nevertheless, it was a decent team, so I was expecting him to be an alright player, I was expecting it to be a decent game, but honestly, the most boring game of FIFA I've played this year. You guys can see 0-0 at half-time. Nothing happened. All the shots were from distance other than one that fell to me, which I did end up missing, and that was a tap-in, which probably should have scored, but as you guys can see, 0-0 at half-time, and 0-0 is what the game ended. Really boring game, and he was a good player. He really was a pretty decent player, and I think I would have probably lost the game if it wasn't for Maksimovic and Koulibaly, the 2 new signings. Maksimovic actually got a 9 out of 10 rating. He was an absolute beast in this game, as was Koulibaly. They were both really good players and really did help my team out, and I didn't end up losing the game, kept the unbeaten streak going, which is not too bad. 1 point to start off the Division 9 campaign is not too bad. But the next team we did come up against is probably the best team of this series so far. He had the likes of Coman, Hernandez and Bolo. That front 3, used all of them on this game. They're all really good. He had Sidney Sam, he had Goretzka, and also Hazard in the midfield, with Baba Rahman, Herbedes, Sule, Koch and Jan Sommer in goal. So he had a solid team, really good Bundesliga side, and I was expecting it to be a hard game, but you guys can see it, only 12 minutes in, he just gives the ball away, and this guy really was not the best of players, and this was probably the easiest game we've played in the series so far, but I was playing by far the best FIFA I've played in this series before. You guys can see here, what a nice passing goal. I was just passing it all around him, played it across the box, and I think that was Gabbiadini there who ended up getting the goal, and it was some really nice passing all round by the team. And here we go, only I think about 6, maybe even 5 minutes after that, we get another great opportunity. We tackle him with Gulam, and look at this, just first touch passing, and that plays Gabbiadini through on goal. That was Berardi who actually played the ball, and Gabbiadini is not going to be missing those one-on-one situations. He's such a good player on this game, and he's fast become one of my favourite players to use on FIFA 17. If you guys are looking for like a cheap striker to go and try out, I definitely recommend him. He really is a very, very good player. But there we go, really nice powerful finish into the top corner. And this good run of form in this game, I mean, already got 2 goals in under 20 minutes, just carried on. Some great dribbling there from Verdi, that's what I was talking about earlier on in the video. And crosses the ball into Berardi, who's actually the highest rated player in the team, so he does have quite a lot to live up to moving into the team as a replacement for Iturbe, and he ended up getting the goal there. And Berardi was playing very, very well in this game, and really did show why I actually brought him in for Iturbe. He was playing very, very well, and you will see plenty more action from him later on in this game, because a lot of goals ended up going in. Already 3-0 right here, and yeah, definitely was one of the more dominant games so far of the series. But here we go, another attack, and this is only on the 30th minute, only a couple of minutes after that last goal. We've got Keita out wide, some great dribbling by him, runs through defence, plays it to Badu, then Verdi's on the ball, Verdi plays it back, plays it a bit too far behind Berardi, but he still gets the ball, plays it to the top of the box, Abate on the ball, Parolo with the drag back, plays it to Gabbiadini, hits the defender with the drag back, plays it in, and Verdi rolls it under the keeper. What a team goal. That started all the way on the halfway line. We played the ball down to Keita, did some great dribbling, and then we just passed it around him in the penalty area, and look at that, a nice drag back from Parolo, even better drag back there from Gabbiadini, and he just shoots on the turn and just gently passes that into the back of the net. Really, really nice finish right there from Verdi. But my opponent did end up getting the ball right here, crossed it in, and it was a goal out of nothing really. It was one of his only shots in the whole game. It was some pretty bad defending by me, but he did get a goal right there. And there we go, 3 shots, 3 on target for me. I did have more, I did have 4, but some of my shots were first time shots, and they don't actually count in the stats. And yeah, I was very, very clinical in this game. This is what I'm saying about me playing really, really good FIFA in this game right here. And not only was my passing really good, but I just felt like really clinical. Once I got through on goal, I knew the type of shots to use, I knew what to do. And I was just being really, really clinical. You will see that by the end of the game stats as well. But look at that, it's some brilliant passing. Really, really is some great 1-2s. I was pressing LB as well to make my players make runs. Nice back heel, and Keita got the goal. Rolled it under the keeper, 5-1, only 50 minutes into the game. And it really was on course for a very, very high scoring game right here. And it was a very, very good game to play as well. But here we go. Only a couple of minutes again after that goal. My goals, I was just getting them all in quick succession. And again, it's a good counter-attack with that front 3 of Berardi, Keita, and Gabbiadini all involved. And it is Berardi who crosses in for his second assist of the game. And it is Gabbiadini who puts it into the back of the net for yet another goal for the club. Gabbiadini really has been such a great player for my team so far. He's someone I do want to keep in my team for as long as possible, because he really is just so good. He's a complete player. He gets a 9.5 in this game, as does Berardi. The game actually ended 6-1. Didn't get any more goals in the last half an hour or so. But yeah, Keita got a goal, Gabbiadini got 2, Verdi got 1, Parolo got 1, and Berardi got 1. Berardi also got 2 assists, but Gabbiadini got 3 assists and 2 goals in that game. Ridiculous return, and he really is just such a good player. And that 6-1 victory actually got me 754 coins, which is a really, really good amount of coins to get from a game right there. The EASFC coin boost got me 200 coins extra. And yeah, we're getting a decent amount of coins now from each game because we're winning them by a lot of goals. We've got the coin boost on, so we really can upgrade the team over the next couple of episodes. And yeah, I will actually be upgrading the team in a minute, getting a few new players for the team before we do end off the episode. But there you go, you can see the match stats. I was so clinical in that game, 6 shots on target, 6 in the back of the net, and that gets me 4 points in Division 9. With the coins from winning that last game, as well as coins from selling a couple of players, I've managed to improve my main team and actually build a brand new team. It's not a whole new team with new players, but I've added a few different players and I've changed the formation to kind of give me a bit of a fitness team. So if we look right here, the first team is the one that you guys know already. However, I have brought 1 player into the midfield and 1 into the defence. I brought Vangioni in for Gulam, and yeah, definitely should be a good improvement there. He's very similar, but he's a lot quicker, so it should be a nice improvement with just 800 coins. And also I've improved the midfield, taken Badu out and brought in Benega, 84 rated. He cost me 1.3k. Really good deal right there. And yeah, he's got some great stats. He's got good pace, good shooting. He's got really, really good long shots and free kicks, by the way, in his in-game stats. And also really good passing, great dribbling, and 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. So it should be a great improvement for the team right there. Really, really looking forward to giving him a go and I have used him a bit already on this game, and he was really good. So looking forward to trying him out again. And yeah, basically what I've decided to do this for is because I had an injury for Balde DL right here, and it is actually, if you look right here, a 2-game foot injury, and to get a card to heal that would cost around 1,000 coins, and I don't really have the coins to do that right now. I mean, that would be about a tenth of all the coins I have in my club, and I don't want to be spending that right now. In a Road to Glory, when you don't have many coins, you don't want to be spending coins on an item which you just apply on the player and then you lose out on. So instead of that, I'm just going to put him on the reserves, and he can heal over 2 games, and then he can come back into the team in a bit. But just so you guys can quickly see the goals and assists for my front three, I just wanted to show you guys that quickly. 4 goals and 2 assists for Balde DL. This is the main man in the team though, Gabbiadini. 6 goals and 6 assists in 5 games. Ridiculous return right there. And also Berardi getting 1 goal and 2 assists, which he's starting to come good now. He was really good in that last game, and there we go. That is the first team. You guys can see down here we've got the likes of Verdi. Decided to keep him because he has been a decent player, 3 goals and 2 assists. I'll keep him, and he's actually going to be in the second team I'll show you. And we do also have a few more players down here. We've got the likes of Ranachia we can bring in if we get any injuries and anything like that. But this is my second team, the one I've just gone out and built. This is the 4-3-1-2 team, and it's the team I'm going to be using in the next episode until we get to Balde DL back from injury. And it allows me to kind of rest some players. So in this team here, I can rest some of my wingers. In the other team, I'll be resting midfielders. I can just kind of swap midfielders around. So if I have an injury, for example, with Benega in my other team, I can just use Verdi instead. If I have an injury with maybe Biglia, I can use Veloso. I can kind of just mix it about. So if I do have injuries, it's quick and easy to heal them without having to spend coins. And yeah, this is the main team. It's very similar. The only addition is Verdi, because obviously we have a slightly different formation. We don't have wingers, so I've used Niang instead. Got him on loan. I will hopefully be changing him out though for someone else in the next episode who looks like a real hidden gem and someone I've really wanted to try out. And yeah, you guys can see here Verdi in the attacking midfield position. The 4-3-1-2 is meant to be a great formation this year, so this is why I just wanted to build this team, just because I wanted to try the formation out, and it allows me to just kind of rotate between teams. If I get an injury, as I said, I can just swap a player out, and also it is good for fitness. And also, talking about fitness, I have built a bronze team down here with all my untradeable cards that I can play like Starter Cup and offline games with my players on the bench and reserve. So just improve their fitness. If they get down to like 70 fitness, then I can just play an offline game and get it all the way back up to 100. And that's a really good tip right there. If you are low on fitness and don't want to spend coins, then just go and play an offline game with your players on the bench and reserves, and it will get their fitness back up. But yeah, that is the new team, and I am going to probably be starting to build a hybrid quite soon, and maybe to build those in concept squads. You guys can maybe send me some teams on Footed for me to build kind of around 20,000 coins that I will be kind of building towards in the future. But right now I do want to kind of improve this team just to get a solid kind of 25k Calcio team that I can use in divisions, get to like Division 5 or so, and we'll be building a hybrid along the way. We'll be trading. I've actually picked up a couple of deals you will see in the next episode as well. And yeah, this is kind of the main team I'll be using, but right now I do have injuries, so the team I will be using for the moment is going to be the 4-3-1-2 team. I'll mix them about, whichever one plays best I will kind of use until I kind of maybe have issues with that team. Then I may swap out a player, maybe try this team out. I can kind of just mix and match, find the players I like on this game, and find the formations that work the best. But Calcio is a really good league to stick with because it's got players for every budget. Unlike something like the La Liga Santander, you've got the top players like Messi and Ronaldo, and then you've kind of got the likes of Kovacic, Carlos Vela, those type of like 2 or 3k players who are decent, but they're not amazing. You don't really have too many kind of in the middle players, whereas with the Calcio you have so many different players. I mean, you've got the likes of Verdi to start off with at low budgets. You can then move up to maybe someone like Benega. After Benega, you've got the likes of Nangalan. Once you've got enough coins for Nangalan, you can maybe get someone like Pjanic. And then once you have a lot of coins, you can maybe get someone like Marquisio. So you have just so many options. It just keeps going up with the prices. So depending how many coins you have, you can get different players. So in the defense as well, we start off where you can get someone like Rudiger, you can get someone like Bastos like we had. Then you can get Koulibaly. If you have enough for Koulibaly, you can just kind of keep playing a bit. Maybe then get someone like Barzagli, who's like 15k, would be a great player for this team. Keep working your way up. You could get maybe Bonucci. You get Manolas for like 6k if you wanted, in between Koulibaly and Barzagli, all the way up to Chiellini. And when it comes to strikers, you've got so many options as well. Gabbiadini, Icardi, Niang, Muriel, and then you go up to like Dybala, then you've got Higuain. You just have so many different players you can build towards for all the different budgets. So it is a good kind of league to just have, and it's probably going to be the main league that I use. So I will have a Calcio A team, and I will also have a hybrid, which is what we're going to be using and building towards in the future episodes. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you could drop a like on it. Also, if you did enjoy the brand new kind of post-commentary style for the games, hopefully it was less boring, hopefully it was just kind of a bit shorter, because the videos were like 25 or half an hour long, 25 minutes or so, and that was just too much in my opinion. I wanted to keep these kind of around 15 minutes, and yeah, hopefully you guys do prefer that. What I'm actually going to do is leave 2 comments down below, and if you guys just like the one that you think is best, one will say live commentary, one will say post commentary, like the one that you want, and I will be doing that in the future of the series. But yeah, if you do have any recommendations for cheap players for me to get for the team, or maybe new hybrid for me to build, then just leave those comments down below. And yeah, if we get 100 likes, that would be awesome. We managed to get that on the last episode, which was great. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.